Thank you so much for clicking by on my video today. I have a very special video up for you guys. I'm going to talk about everything you need to know before applying to Fashion University in London, especially University of Westminster, where I'm currently studying. So let's dive into it. I'll be talking about fees, scholarship, modules, the classes, lectures and the assignments, and I'll also talk about career opportunities and the teachers and the facilities at school, and maybe some more. I am an international student at my second semester now at University of Westminster, studying fashion, marketing and promotion. And I'm originally from Norway, so I moved here in September 2019, and I can pleasantly say that everything is going very well with the first semester with my grades, so I'm very pleased with the results that I managed to get. So the first thing you may be wondering is the fees. For the UK fees, it is currently the same at all universities, but for the international fees, it's different from school to schools. So it is 14,000 for a BA course. For my course, fashion marketing and promotion, and design as well, I think. I can leave a link down below if you're wondering about that. But it was one of the biggest factors for why I chose to study at University of Westminster, because the price were much more cheaper at University of Westminster than the other renowned schools here in the UK and in London. So you may be wondering about scholarship. I was granted a scholarship from University of Westminster. Guess what? I got nominated through my agency in Norway, which then the University of Westminster granted me a scholarship. If you're wondering more details about that, definitely look into that, because it is possible for you to get scholarship. It was possible for me, and I think it's possible for you too as well. And if you're wondering how it is to apply and how the process for getting a scholarship and what you need to do, I can also make a video that's right down in the comment section below. Now to the modules and assignments. The modules is really broad, so you get a really broad knowledge, especially for fashion marketing and promotion within advertising, promotion and marketing within fashion industry, and also like visual merchandising, making pop-up stores, and some event planning I think we were doing also, and social media. So there's a very broad field and you can get to discover lots of different things. First semester, the assignments was I would say kind of like the fundamental skills you need to know, and like the basic you need to know within like promotion and fashion promotion and marketing. Like for example, a marketing report we had, and we also had a marketing presentation where we worked in groups, and we made a trend prediction for promotion for upcoming season, and we also had a perfume packaging, which I didn't see the sense of it all, like the connection to the fashion industry. I didn't see the sense of it all. But I really enjoyed it, but I just didn't think it was relevant enough. And then we had fashion styling and a styling portfolio, where we did research for how we were going to style the photo shoot, which was really fun, and which leads me to the next thing. So the teachers at the school were, some days we didn't even have teachers, and sometimes the teacher would change, and it was really unstable the first year, the first semester. So it was really hard to get like help, and it was lacking the support that we needed. What I've heard, I'm not speaking on behalf of the school, but I have heard that this is a really rare case, and for the other previous students, they have never experienced this. I just think that they should have much better support, and they should have updated us much more on what was happening so we would know. So now we're on our second semester now, and I hope, crossing my fingers, that it will be much better than the first year. We'll have much more stable with the teachers, so we would know who we would go to get support and help. And if you want me to make a video of all those assignments, I can happily do that, because I got some good grades and I would like to help you out if you are interested. So one of the main reasons why I chose to study at University of Westminster was when I visited many different schools I took like a week with my boyfriend in London. So we looked around at all the different universities and how it was like to get like the feel of it, get to talk to the teachers and so on. One thing that really stood out was the facilities at school. So the Harrow campus is really like, if you're an art student, fashion student, you would love it, because they have so many equipment, so many facilities dedicated to different areas, and it is I really felt like the creativity blossoming in that place. So that was one of the biggest things. So I tried out some of the different things there. They have some laser cutting, like module making, I like making clay. And they also have, it sounded really boring, but they have like wood cutting, sewing machines, and they have like printmaking, making like photography, dark rooms, studios, and they have pretty much everything, like radio studio. They also have a really good library where you can get access to a lot of things, so you would never, I feel like when I'm doing my assignments, I would never need to go out from the school, because everything is there, except for when you're going to go to exhibitions or see a fashion show or something like that, then you will need to go out. But other than that, you can just stay in the school, so it's super great that you have everything in one place. It's a little bit further out from the city of London, so you would have to take a tube or a bus, a metropolitan line. So if you're thinking of like accommodation or anything like that, definitely check Google Maps for where you're staying, to how long it takes to go to school every day, because we have currently, our classes are 4 classes a week. Yes, 4 classes a week, approximately 3 hours each day. So you would like to check out, so you see you're living a bit closer. Right now I'm actually living 1 hour, like not 1 hour, but sometimes I'm taking a bus, so it's like 30 minutes to 1 hour it takes me to get to school, and I think that's great because I love taking the bus. I don't like taking the tube. It is so crowded and so small, and you feel like a sardine in a box, and you don't want to feel like that when you want to wake up fresh and go to school with a fresh mind and just learn. You don't want to do that. So definitely think about those things. And going to the accommodation, many of you are wondering, the accommodation, where am I going to stay for school? So they have 2 campuses that are near the school. It's Harrow campus and IQ Raffles in Wembley. But when I was going to check the universities before I came, I went to all of the different halls. So I kind of like got the feeling of how it would be living in the halls, because there were students, it was a year ago I think, and there were students there living, that was from the last year I was living there, and I just got the feeling of how it was living there. So it was very, the one in Harrow Halls is very old-fashioned, very far away from the city. If you want to go out in the night, there's you have to take a night bus, which takes forever, I have heard from the students, and it's just like really far away from the city in general. and so many people don't go to the city that much that I've heard of. And for the IQ raffles, it really smelled it smelled really, really bad when I was gonna go and look at one of the flats. I'm just being honest with you guys, and I also have friends that are living in IQ raffles, and they're all saying the same. And you don't really want to live in the common areas, you just want to, most of them just stays in their room. This is very individual from person to person. Some of you might like it, and it's very good for if you want to get into that student environment and get friends and just live with your fellow students. It's a really nice experience if you want to do that. If you're looking into that, definitely go and check it out for yourself. Okay, so the other big thing that why I wanted to study at University of Westminster was because of the career opportunities. University of Westminster is so renowned. Everybody, when I have applied for a job here in the UK, everybody knows about the school. Also, when I talk to people back in Norway, also they know about the school for those who are working in the business, art, fashion industry, they know about this school. So, and they also have like a department where you can go and apply for a job, and after the studies they can also help you to get a job. And they also have like different events going on. I haven't really tried that out yet. I haven't tried the societies and the career opportunities or like the workshops in school yet, just because the first year was such unstable that I didn't feel like I had time to do any of those things. But this semester I will definitely try to do that when things are more quiet around here, so I have more time to focus and really plan out my time much better. You may be wondering about the student community. So they have a lot of different societies, and you can definitely sign up for different societies or make one of your own. And I feel like all of them are really, when I talk to them, all of them are super welcoming, and they definitely want you to join their society. And also in my class, I feel everybody is so welcoming. There's like, everybody think that fashion school has that stigma of being like bitchy or like mean girls, you have to dress this way, but I think it's very chill and super calm, and everybody's like creative in different ways. And it's also a very multicultural school, so there's many international students as I am. I have one girl that's from Norway in my class, which is very random. She's lovely. And there's also a mix of, there's also people from the UK, Scotland, so it's a very good mixture of different nationalities, different people, different backgrounds. In Norway we have like different like events in the class, and then we have like events for in this whole school, but we don't have that sort of thing. We have like, for the class, they just like in high school, you just like talk to each other, and then you maybe like do some things together. But there's no like events like the teachers are saying like, oh, we can do this, or like the group, the class representative says that, or makes like events. Also, for the school, they have many different events going up, because they have their own school bar in the school at University of Westminster, where they have many different events going up, which they also have on the website, where they publish. And they also have like a freshers week, where it's the first to second week of this school start in September, where they have like different events and stuff going on. But throughout the semester they don't really have any like bigger things going on, which I don't know, so don't quote me, but I haven't heard anything about that. Like in Norway it's really like huge thing, like they have like Color Line taking a boat from Oslo to Denmark, and they go like surf trip to Portugal, and like all of that crazy stuff. So it's very different, so just think about that. But again, we're in the city in London, so there's so much things that you can do here. And yes, so I hope these things found you helpful, and I will always recommend you to go and check out the schools yourself, check out the halls yourself, because it's very different from person to person. Maybe you will like another school, or maybe another teacher, or the students that are there. So definitely go and check it out for yourself. I would highly recommend to do that, because you will be spending 3 or more years at the schools. You want to feel comfortable and feel not the need to change schools, which I felt to be honest, I felt that in the first semester. I felt like maybe I had to change schools, but it was just because the teacher was so unstable and we didn't have anyone to talk to really. So that was the biggest reason for why I wanted to change. But now I feel like I can power through, because the first year I got so good grades and good feedback. That's why I'm starting my YouTube channel, so I can share my journey and share my knowledge to all of you that are wondering. On that note, I will end this video, and if you like this video, please subscribe. I would love to have you back here again, and I will give you so much more content. And if there's anything you want me to answer, if you have any questions, if there are any videos you want me to make, definitely go and write that in the comment section below, so I can know how I can help you out. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope to see you next week again. Bye.
I was kissing you with my eyes open, but you said keep them closed and be in the moment. So I did my best to make you feel